The following Private Investigations Book Read Aloud podcast episode is being voiced over by model, actress, writer, director Tanisha Cardwell, who portrays PI character Megan Aquino. LV 55 Media LLC presents Private Investigations Read Alouds, a chronological scene-by-scene read-through of the Private Investigations Book 1 and Book 2 novel for the viewing community. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Mike Infante and Chris Apuyan, two members of the punk rock band Buffalo Picnic, exit their sound studio housed in the back of an older business park. Mike, casually dressed in logoed t-shirt, jeans, and high-top black sneakers, runs his hands through his slightly spiked hair, adjusts his glasses before strolling towards his vehicle. Chris's phone rings, causing him to pull his phone from the front pocket of his black and red plaid shirt and answer. "Hello?" Chris sighs. "You're taking it the wrong way, Tammy. That's not what I meant." Chris, frustrated, sighs again before sliding his free hand in the pocket of his faded blue short jeans. "No, I'm not insinuating that you and your friends are groupies." Chris shrugs his shoulders towards Mike, who's walking up toward him, smirking while gripping a long microphone cord. "No, it's just you guys can't come and hang out with us tonight, that's all. Just because we have some very important VIPs coming by." Mike, still smirking, shakes his head as he proceeds to roll up the cord around his arm. "They're out of LA, Chris continues. "They just want to check us out, that's all." "I can't tell you that." Mike points towards the vehicle driving up and parking. "They're here," he blurts out. "Chris, tell her you gotta go." "Hey, I gotta go, Tammy." "No hard feelings? I'll call you tomorrow, okay?" "No, I promise." "Okay, bye." As Chris ends the call, Mike looks towards his bandmate and chuckles. "Sounds like Tammy's pissed at you now." "She'll get over it," Chris replies. Mike smirks. "You remind Miles and RJ to be on their best behavior." Chris chuckles. "Yeah, right," he says. Chris and Mike walk up near the parked vehicle and watch as Megan, Jennifer, Samantha, and Nicole exit. Jennifer unlocks the trunk before quickly pulling an item from her purse before placing it inside. She waits as all her friends place their purses inside before closing it. Chris tips his camouflage ball cap while staring at the four young women before pointing toward each one individually. "Hot, beautiful, gorgeous, and fine," he calls out, causing everyone to chuckle and laugh loudly. Samantha scoffs while shaking her head. "Stop it, Chris." "Hey guys, what's up?" she asks. "Hey girls, sure good to see you guys again," Mike responds. "I know, it's been a while, huh?" Jennifer chimes, as she and her girlfriends exchange hugs and kisses on the cheeks of their lead singer and bassette. "Damn, every time I see you girls, you're all dressed to the nines. And you all smell so good. What's that you're wearing?" Chris demands. Megan and her friends all grin, glancing back and forth at each other, then back towards Mike and Chris. "It's our secret weapon," Nicole finally responds. "Well, quit teasing and tell us," Mike demands in a joking manner. Megan, smiling, looks toward all of her girlfriends again. "Should I tell them?" Megan asks. "No," Samantha sarcastically sneers. "Let them keep guessing." Megan briefly ponders the situation. "Okay, I'll give you a hint. All the fragrances we wear come from overseas," and Nicole quickly covers Megan's mouth, preventing her from speaking. "That's enough, Meg," Nicole blurts out. "Don't say no more," causing everyone to laugh and chuckle before Mike feigns an attitude. Come on, girls," he begs. Megan pulls Nicole's hand away, covering her mouth. "You heard Nikki," she says in a sarcastic tone, causing everyone to laugh again. Samantha looks towards Mike and Chris. "Hey, where's RJ and Miles?" she inquires. Mike takes his thumb and points behind him towards the studio entrance door. "They're inside. I think RJ was working on a click track with his drums," and Nicole, frowning, interrupts Mike from speaking. "A click track?" Samantha gets an animated look on her face. "Come on, Nikki. Let's go bug him. As Samantha and Nicole walk towards the studio entrance door and enter, Jennifer hands the item she's holding in her hand towards Mike. Here's the mixtape you gave us to check out, she says. After Mike grasps the CD, he holds his hand slightly in front of him, patiently waiting. So? What'd you girls think? He questions. Megan briefly hesitates before wincing and shaking her head. I don't know, guys, she states in a serious tone. We thought you all could have done a lot better, causing surprised looks on both Mike and Chris's faces. Yeah, in fact, we're kind of disappointed this time, Jennifer chimes, looking serious, backing up Megan's assessment. Psych, Megan blurts out. Mike, now with a straight face, folds his arms while looking at the girls. You BSing us? Mike questions in a slightly annoyed tone. No, we loved it, Jennifer says, as Mike and Chris continue staring at them with serious expressions. Jennifer finally sighs. Meg, they don't believe us. Should I go get Mom's belt? She asks in a sarcastic tone, causing Megan to nod her head with an attitude towards Mike while smirking. Yeah, Jen, that's a good idea, she blurts out. 'Cause Mike's looking for a good butt whooping tonight, aren't you? Causing Jennifer, Mike, and Chris to all crack up laughing. We were waiting for that, Mike jokingly retorts, causing everyone to continue laughing. Jennifer points toward the CD. We really liked it. We see you all are adding more jazz and blues to your music. Smart move. Ah, you caught that, huh? Mike nods his head while sticking his fist out as he and Jennifer fist bump. Hey, Megan, I thought you were going to bring Lisa with you so we could meet her. What's up? Chris asks. Yeah, me and the boys were really looking forward to finally meeting her, Mike chimes. Yeah, when we heard what happened, the band started working on a song that's dedicated specifically to her, Chris mentions, causing both Jennifer and Megan to look towards each other. Dang it, Meg. I knew we should have talked Lisa into changing her plans and coming with us. Megan briefly looks down at the ground, then back towards her friends. I'm sorry, guys. If we had known, Mike interrupts Megan from speaking. It's okay, he says, smiling. Gives us another reason to have you girls come and hang out with us again. Come on, let's go inside, Chris says, placing his arm around Jennifer's shoulder, who reciprocates by putting her arm around Chris's waist. As Mike walks toward the studio entrance door, he drapes the microphone cord over his shoulder before opening the door, allowing Megan, Jennifer, and Chris to enter.
To learn more about Sam Aquino and the many other characters involved in these mysterious, intriguing, suspenseful, and coincidental fiction stories, purchase a copy of Private Investigations, Book 1 and Book 2 in one volume by visiting Dorrance Publishing, available both in softcover and ebook formats. Also available at Amazon Books and Barnes & Noble.